Hello again, YouTubers and weavers. Time for another scarf. This is probably getting pretty boring, but I'm thinking this will probably, famous last words, probably be the last one of scarves for a while. And I'm still using this recycled stuff. Did I save a label? It's the same recycled stuff as I did two previous scarves, the black and white one and the almost black and white one that had the more stripes in it. This time I'm going for shades of brown, but I'm using up little bits of the gray and the black, sort of as accents, but more like borders between things. So I'll aim the camera down and let you see me doing some weaving, and then we'll take a closer look at the what I'm doing, okay? Don't know how well this shows up where you are, but let's, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so one of the problems with this one, it's not a problem, it's just characteristic of it, is that I am changing colors, changing weft threads fairly frequently. So see, it's already time to change colors. So that was the dark. Now we're going to go for the kind of the gray. Let's zoom you in a little bit. And this just becomes the border between the dark brown and the light brown. We'll advance this just a little bit. Now the lighter brown, almost a tan. Oops. Time to change colors again. Go back to the gray. Almost time to change bobbins on the gray too. See, I'm only doing 2 picks of gray. And then I do 22 picks of each of the other colors. So now we've got these little Irish pennants that have to be cut off where I change colors. And that was one repeat of the darker brown, the gray, the lighter brown, the gray, and now I'll go back to the darker brown again. Did you notice the difference in the sound of my loom? It's not squeaking. 4, 2, 4. I went out yesterday and bought some spray silicone lubricant and put it, you can't see it, maybe I'll move the camera and show you. Basically I sprayed it up onto where the pulleys are that control the cords which raise and lower the shafts. So it's gotten easier to push the treadles just a little bit, I mean, because they were never hard. But they're not squeaking like they were before. So I'm happy with that. These are the pulleys that I'm talking about, and if you can imagine, let's see if I can get this thing to kind of focus, down in between each of these, the spray silicone lubricant had a little plastic pipe, tube, straw, whatever you want to call it, that I could aim, and I just put it down in between, right where I've got the slaying hook now, right down in there, in between each of these, and gave it a real quick burst. I mean, just a fraction of a second, just enough for a little teeny bit of lubricant to get down there. And then once you start rolling these a few times, well, that took care of it. And I did this on the top here. The angle of the camera isn't showing it, but below this row of pulleys, there's a second set. And there's 2 sets on the far side. Let's see if I can aim the camera over there. So there's a set of pulleys on the top here, and then down underneath there's another set. And I, luckily with that straw type thing on the spray can, I was able to aim it down correctly at both of them. And then there's 2 more sets of pulleys down at the bottom, right near the treadles. So silicone lubricant on all of that, and the loom has gotten quiet again. I'm very happy with that. Okay, one more little bit of weaving here. I'll just do one more row of the dark brown, and then I'm going to turn the camera off and continue just plain weaving. Okay, so to lock in the threads, and I'm basically tucking it in by going just a little bit like that. Feet go through. That's the end of that. I'll go. I don't know if I've got enough gray on there to do another. I think I'll just switch to a new bobbin. Okay, we'll cut off these Irish pennants. And throw them in the wastebasket. There you go, you can kind of see the pattern. It's basically a light and dark checkers, but with the darker black, two warp threads between, going this way for an accent between, and then a gray between in the weft. They don't show up real strongly, but they're there. I just think it provides a bit of an accent. So that's it for now. I'm going to get back to weaving. Probably put some music on. That if I put it on here, YouTube would give me a strike against me for a copyright violation. So you're seeing this without the music. Well, YouTubers, another scarf is done. And I think this will probably be the last one of the batch of scarves that I've been doing for the fall. I'm getting kind of tired of scarves. I want to do something else. Anyways, take a look at this one. It's the usual 3.5 yards of warp. Again, it comes down to about just above my knees. You can get a better look at it this way, I think. It's all pretty much the same. I need to go sew a label onto it, but that's the only thing left to do. And you saw me do that in the last video to 2 scarves, so I won't bother to show you that for this one. Twisted fringes again, nothing unusual there, but wanted to show it to you, let you know that I'm still weaving, but I do think I may try and do something else for the next project. I just haven't decided what. I'm thinking probably a towel, or a set of towels. I'm just not sure yet. Anyways, this is done, and I'll do another one in the not too distant future, I hope. So keep your eyes open. And like every other YouTuber says, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe if you're not already. All that kind of great stuff. We'll catch you the next time around on YouTube. Bye-bye.